The Naked Gun may be one of the most ridiculous movies of 2025. But with that ridiculousness comes one of the most enjoyable films that I have seen. Now, when it comes to this, I should specify one of the most enjoyable in 2025. Now, with The Naked Gun, you have Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson as your two big stars within it. But what you have is a mysterious death by crazy police work and an ultimate ending that makes sense. Now, with this film, Frank Drebin is somebody that is not your typical cop. The police squad is on full effect. He is out creating these comical situations and really turning this film into what I would consider a scary movie comedy level film. Now, with that, you have him trying to investigate and deal with his own internal things. And it leads us on an hour-and-a-half journey through a film that will have you laughing, keep you engaged, but ultimately a storyline that makes sense. Now, a lot of this resembles and revolves around a company named Eden Tech and Richard Kane and what they are trying to do within their technology company. Now, as you watch this film, I really found it enjoyable in many aspects. Number one, I think Liam Neeson did an outstanding job with this role. His performance made it believable because if you've seen his past performances, you know he has that voice, that kind of what I would consider a sarcastic tone, and that just fit what needed to be on the screen. Now, Pamela Anderson, who has really seen a renaissance in her performances recently with The Last Showgirl and now this, she was outstanding as well. Now, with this whole situation, you have Eden Tech really involved in the situations taking place, trying to develop things for their own doing. And with that, you have the ultimate rise and fall of characters within the film. Now, some people may say that this film is absolutely ridiculous. It's not worthy of being on the big screen. It should have been a streaming service movie. But it is so enjoyable. When you look at movies that are out now and movies that have been out, you really look at this as something that is going to have you engaged and laughing for the entire time. Now, with an hour and a half, a part of me wishes that it could have went a little bit longer. But what I really think they did a good job of was introducing the main story point right away and having us as an audience understand each situation that was taking place throughout the film. Now, typically with movies that are this short of a runtime, you expect them to be rushed and forced, and that was not the case. I think The Naked Gun is a movie that once it hits streaming, it is going to be one of the top movies on what it seems to be Paramount Plus is where this will go. Now, the reviews already are out, and a lot of people are kind of mixed on where it is, but ultimately, The Naked Gun for me is a 3.5 out of 5. This was a funny movie. It was enjoyable. It was one of those movies where it wasn't serious, which makes it even better. And ultimately, by the time the movie ended, I grabbed my few posters that they had and was already looking at times to go see it again. This is one of those movies where I hope they don't rush it out of theaters and you get an opportunity to see what the movie is going to provide. Now, I really cannot speak enough on Liam Neeson, his take on his police role, the comedy he brought. Pamela Anderson, she did a good job. She was very believable in what she was doing. But then you have other characters within the film that make it even better. Now, with Richard Kane's character, you may recognize him from Yellowstone as one of the developers and other roles. So it seems as if they are putting people in a traditional role they may take on, but giving it a spin. And I really feel like this is one of those movies that if you go and see, you will enjoy. Now, as a legacy sequel, if you are a fan of the originals and you may say, well, I'm not going to go see it. Even the own director of the original has said he is not going to go see that. Do not let that deter you from going to see this film. The Naked Gun is a 3.5 out of 5. You will enjoy your time in the movie. So it is out now. If you go to a Regal, you will find they have posters. Grab a couple. They're kind of funny. But it is out now. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to go check out the other reviews that I have posted. The Bad Guys 2 review posted this morning. So stay tuned for more. I have a few more coming out. Thank you all for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and I will talk to you all later.